Howdy, YouTube. We're about to watch Edvasion for the third time today. Oh, oh no. The death of food delivery apps. Hopefully some of them are dying out so the rest of them get scared and actually start acting up. I'm going to go ahead and give them a like because we always like Edvasion here. I'm already subscribed, but you should also like and subscribe if you like his video. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you like my video by the end of it. Don't worry, I'll be happy to remind you.
You know what I'm grateful for? Things that help us save time. When food
Clowns.
delivery apps started appearing on people's
Tacos.
phones, I thought, that's dumb. Why would I
Mountain
pay
Dew.
extra when I can pick things up myself?
Things I'm
AKA, my
grateful
dad
for.
would volunteer to go grab the food. Well, that was me before I owned a car. Once I started driving, I realized, wow, what a complete waste of time. Nice
Yeah, I don't like driving either.
that I can get from point A to point B in the privacy of my own metal box on wheels, but that hour commute time could have been used for something more productive like chores, cooking, watching shows that destroy you mentally.
Arcane. There you go. There you go. There you go, trans. Apparently, Edvasion plays League of Legends and watches Arcane. He's hitting all of us today. He's taking all of our hearts.
Playing Balatro. Time. We never have enough of it.
I don't know if
It
you
was
play
only 4 or
Balatro, but
5
he's into
years
that
ago
too.
when I started using delivery apps more often. Another moment of realization for me. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Tap a few buttons on your phone, someone will start cooking a meal for you, and another person will bring it to your doorstep. It's like giving your Sims family orders, except real life. DoorDash, Uber Eats, skip the dishes.
There we go. We could think of all DoorDash drivers and Uber drivers as Sims characters that we give orders to.
Sometimes we cook and come up with things that aren't burnt and nasty. I still cook like 70 to 80% of all my meals. Before those days when I literally have 0 minutes to spare and I don't really feel like eating soupy microplastic noodles again, these delivery apps are a lifesaver. It's basically like a virtual food court. You're able to order from all the restaurants within your vicinity on a single app. Instead of having to
Man,
download
hope you don't
multiple
live in an
storage
area where
clogging
you don't have a
apps.
lot
No
of
matter
options.
how big our phones get, I always need more gigabytes. Eventually, we'll all be carrying electronic bricks in our pockets, stored with memes and fanfiction. And also, fun games. Thanks to our sponsor, Secret Puzzle Society. This isn't any old match 3 game you played before. It's a unique mystery adventure that combines addictive gameplay, escape room elements, challenging puzzles, alongside a captivating story, where you help the main character Brooke uncover the secrets
we got
behind
the
this
ad
mysterious
read.
society
We
with
got the ad
unexpected
read.
twists around every corner. If something looks like a clue, there's a high chance it's a clue. Every object in these well-crafted rooms will have some sort of hint that leads you to the next part, where you'll get to meet a unique cast of personalities.
No problem.
like
You
Red
speak in
Raven,
whatever
a charming
language you feel
character whose
comfortable
puzzles
with.
You'll need to solve to overcome his traps. Madame Mystery, the evil leader of a group of villains known as the Secret Puzzle Society. and
I
many more
will
as you
keep
progress through the
speaking in
story. There's a
English
long
because
list of
that's
become
what
better,
I'm
great design, engaging
comfortable
puzzles. My favorite part is the
speaking
match 3 gameplay. Just seeing the entire board get cleared out with the additional sound effects really activates something in my brain that makes me want to keep playing. Plus, enjoy the game with no interruptions because it's ad-free. And since we're in the month of December, you get to try your hand at a limited time Christmas escape room, where you take on thrilling
Christmas
challenges
escape
by
room.
searching
I
through
wanna go to
holiday
one of
themed clues.
those.
This is only a taste of what the Christmas season
I will
has
stay
in store for
locked
this
in
game.
that
If you're
room
ready to
because
jump
I'm
into the
not
Secret
good
Puzzle
at it.
Society world, the first 100 players to download using my link or QR code will
But at
receive
least
a
I'll be
luxury
locked in a
Christmas tree
room
decoration
filled with
for their own
Christmas
investigation room. Download now and get ready for the exciting Christmas escape room this December. Other pros of food delivery apps. It's useful for people with disabilities. What you pay for is what you get in terms of
And you
paying
get to
someone
meet new
deliver your
people
food.
who
Plus,
bring
it
you
created a bunch
delicious
of jobs
food, so
for
you
people with
immediately like
eyes
them and
who
are
need an
friends.
employment ASAP. Amazing! Now take all these things, double it, and make it worse. These apps have gone from a boon for humanity during unprecedented times, whatever the hell that means anymore,
Precedented,
to why
not
is my food order
presidented.
missing half its items, and from a completely
But he
different
got close
restaurant.
enough.
And why does my receipt show I spend more on random fees than the actual food? That's when I start to notice something's off, and it's not the lights in the glow-in-the-dark museum. When you take a look at prices in the app, sometimes the food is more expensive than when you order in person. Which, okay, sure, they're gonna upcharge you a 10% lazy tax.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
But what are these fees that keep appearing every 1 to 2 business years? First, we had the standard delivery rate that would change based on your location. Fair and just. Fair and just? I never watched those Pride and Prejudice people before. If Keira Knightley was here, she would tell these billion-dollar companies to swallow their pride.
If Keira Knightley was
'cause
here,
it's
she'd be
prejudice
overacting, and I would
to
be
charge
annoyed with
common
her.
folk with a small order fee with a side of regulatory bag fee, topped with express fee, on top of a service fee, on top of a delivery fee, with a dash of an expanded range fee. Regulatory response fee? What exactly are we responding to? A BuzzFeed quiz? The thing is, these apps aren't very forthcoming about what they're doing with all these fees they're milking from you, or they don't make finding a clear-cut answer easy to find. Sure, you're getting a steal of a delivery fee at just 2 quarters, but what exactly is this $20 worth of taxes and other
Yeah,
fees?
what is
It'll usually
that?
say
That's
something
not-
like, these fees are meant to provide you with better services. Okay.
Those are
How
$20 of the
exactly?
taxes and fees.
Look, from the very beginning, football's been a conspiracy to make us hungry. Now, let me tell you where it all started.
That
Well,
doesn't make
maybe
any
all these
sense.
fees are for full-time delivery drivers, so they can
Pretty
make
sure
a
it's a
livable wage.
conspiracy
There's
to
no
milk
delivery
more money out of
services if
people.
we didn't have people delivering.
That's just me
La
though.
Viva. We're a land of opportunity. I remember when being an Uber Eats driver or a DoorDasher was considered a cool job. You can make your own hours, work as much or as little as you want. The original gatekeep girl boss ladies selling makeup in their pastel pink Cadillacs. Except the Cadillac
Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Mary Kay is a solid way to make money if you're good at it. My aunt was a Mary Kay salesman, and she was one of those people who made enough money every single year that they gave her a free car, a brand new car every single year. It is good business if you're good with people or you're good at BSing makeup and stuff like that.
is a Toyota Camry, and the girl boss is stressing over wages. Turns out all these fees you're paying might not even be going to the driver. DoorDashers would get paid a base wage that ranged from $2 to $10 based on how far you had to drive, plus your tips on top of that. If you only had $2 orders the whole day and only a few people tipped, that would be rough. All of this varies depending on where you live and what laws your city follows. There was a new fee that was introduced in Seattle and a handful of other cities, called a regulatory fee that's supposed to help drivers earn minimum wage, which turns out is hurting everyone in the business, even the drivers themselves.
The added cost on the city's new app-based worker minimum payment ordinance appears to be falling on customers, and they're noticing.
Recently, I tried to order just like a coffee, and it was like $26 for this medium coffee. That was
$26 for
The
where were you
$5
ordering it
regulatory
from?
response fee is used to help cover DoorDash's increased operating costs.
You think that the convenience of delivery isn't worth the price anymore?
Honestly, I don't.
Moomin says since the new regulations were enacted in mid-January, he and other drivers have lost much-needed income they rely on to provide for their families. He's reporting about half the
Well,
number
you can
of
always get a
trips compared
real
to this
job. I
time
mean,
last
it's
year.
Is this
unfortunate,
a
but
sitcom I'm watching
Yep.
right now? Silly government.
we live in a
trying to help
capitalist
everyone, but
society.
actually makes everything worse.
That's the
I'm just
sacrifice you have to
speculating
make
here,
to be able
but
to pay
I have
your
a feeling
bills.
these apps are making customers pick up the slack for not paying their workers a minimum wage. Before any of the profits make it to the restaurant, these food delivery apps will reach their meaty little hands into the bag of gold and take a few coins for themselves. You might be wondering, why do restaurants use DoorDash and Uber Eats when they can handle their own delivery and keep 100% of the profits? Well, that costs money and time you might not have when running an entire business. Same with coming up with new technology, like building an exclusive functional food delivery app that you also have to advertise so people will download it. These restaurants are letting food delivery services handle all that back-end stuff. in
Yes,
exchange for
trans,
multiple
I am a
profits. Think of it
snowman.
as
Did not that
selling
come
your wares at a
across?
mall that gets thousands of people browsing around every day. You'll get more eyes on your product compared to selling it.
I felt like I was obviously a snowman, but do I need to make it a little more clear that I'm a snowman? Probably. There we go. We'll raise up a little bit. That way you can see. Maybe I need to work on it or something. I guess you can't really see because of the shirt and stuff like that.
In front of your own home on the street. These popular delivery apps already cornered the market before businesses even realized they could make their own app. But who wants to download one app per restaurant when it can all be in one? Let me tell ya, it's always the rich middlemen who own everything and can do everything because they're rich. Here's a crazy fact. During the pandemic year, the CEO of DoorDash made $413 million in compensation in the form of...
To be fair, that was a fantastic service to have. It was brilliant to have that and any other delivery service during the pandemic. That was crazy.
stock awards. Anyone know the Addy? Just gonna door and dash myself a Fabergé egg. Maybe some real eggs too, because those are expensive. Coming back to regular people things, we pay all this extra money for convenience at the cost of
our shirts
eating
match.
lukewarm food that's
Me and Ed match.
seen better days compared to their selfies. If you've been on the internet for at least 2 years and have gotten scammed at least once in your lifetime, you should know better than to completely trust something you see online. Don't be that Facebook mom who spreads misinformation to all her friends. This image I saw the other day makes me believe in miracles. Does anyone know where and when this happened?
That was so clearly AI.
There are only two types of people, catfish and people that catfish. I always do my research before ordering or buying something from a place I've never been to. Reviews used to be more trustworthy, but now it's so easy to manipulate your online image. If you have the money, you can just buy bots to boost up your ratings and game the system. No one has the time to review a review to see if a human or an AI wrote it. Companies will even buy fake
no
bad
one's reading
on
reviews.
other restaurants just to get a leg up on the
Not a
competition.
chance.
Ordered a waffle to find a fingernail and a hair on my food.
A waffle?
Absolutely shocking customer service.
Whoa, where did you order the waffle from? Who has waffles that you can order them delivered? If it's Waffle House,
I was told I would
that's a
have
good dadgum waffle, but you should not be surprised if something went wrong.
to wait another hour to get a fresh one. I asked for a refund, but never received one. Wouldn't send my worst enemy here. Our restaurant is not open yet, so this is impossible. Whoa, a fingernail and a hair? Maybe, if you were ordering angel hair pasta from a salon instead of a restaurant. Mamma mia, a capellini behind you. Oh, but watch out for those curly fries. Made from snakes? Ew. Which brings us to the next topic of AI and how its use has skyrocketed over the years. It's showing up in places where it feels like we're in a Black Mirror episode. Fast food drive-thrus are using AI to take orders with a success rate of 60%.
You guys ever notice? You guys notice that yet? You roll up and suddenly an AI is like, "Welcome to Taco Bell. Can I take your order? Are you using the food delivery app today?" I just respond with, "No, robot lady. Let me talk to a real lady."
I want a large Mountain Dew.
And a drink?
Hey, look, they're at a Taco Bell.
To all our technology being marketed to have some sort of AI capability, it's only getting more advanced every year that eventually it's going to be really hard to tell if artwork, music, or even someone's master's thesis was AI generated. There were times when I accidentally used royalty-free stock images that I later found out were AI generated. It's not always labeled clearly or labeled at all. If you're selling food, your menu needs to entice people to have some sort of appetite for it. Hero Mania, if that's even a restaurant, used AI to generate all their food items, which ended up looking like an alien
Why?
trying to picture what humans ate in the past. Rubbery, cloudy glue on top of a bed of shiny string. Nothing heroic about these construction paper sandwiches. Or these
Some of these
places.
look
These
gross.
photos make these plates of food look like hostages. Not food for hostages. They locked these meals in a room, forced them to sing that one note from Wicked, and didn't give them any water for a week.
Oh, that shrimp looks
This is what the inside of
disgusting.
my brain looks like when I'm trying to remember what I ate for lunch today.
What is that
Everything was so
supposed to
rubbery,
be?
dry, and wet at the same time. I don't think avocados are supposed to look like a horseshoe after being deep fried. Don't care if you're giving me one for free. I'd pay extra to never have to see this ever again. If I stare at this any longer, it's gonna sprout legs and start walking towards me like a toddler.
Cheese
At
steak
least
looks
this iced coffee photo is
disgusting. Did you
accurate,
see?
90% ice and 10% actual drink. Exactly like what we didn't want. That won't wake me up at all. I'd be falling asleep mid-sip. But gamer subs will, for when I need to power through editing all these videos without the crash. Use my code to get 10% off and check out their holiday stuff. Anyways,
Another
if we
ad
can't trust
read.
our eyes, what can we trust?
Oh,
With so many
quick.
sketchy things happening on these apps, I scared. Even the restaurant you're ordering from might be a figment of your imagination. Oh boy. There's been a lot of content made on ghost kitchens becoming more popular on DoorDash and Uber Eats, which is when restaurants or
Ooh,
big
that spaghetti looks pretty
franchises
good, though.
like Chili's, Denny's, IHOP, and Applebee's will masquerade themselves as a different restaurant on these apps.
Legally, I don't want to say that this is the exact same sandwich, but my taste
It's
buds
the
are
same.
saying this is the exact same sandwich. What we are looking at here are 9 sandwiches from 9 restaurants that all claim to be different businesses when you look at them.
So when you think you're supporting a new local business called
Pascali's is just Chuck E.
Pizza and
Cheese.
Wings, it's actually a teenager in a Chuck E. Cheese costume deep frying your food. Telltale signs you're ordering from a ghost kitchen are when the restaurants have punny names to grab your attention. Thrilled Cheese by IHOP. Cosmic Wings by Applebee's. The Burger Den and the Meltdown by Denny's. Fuck Hot Wings?
I would order from
What's her
that.
name?
I would order from that so fast.
Well, that was a jump scare. Not to be rude, but these names are too unserious for a professional business wanting to last for more than a year. This is leading to people having really bad experiences trying something new. At this point, if it's a place you haven't heard of, check the address on Google. I forgot to do it this one time, and I just literally got the worst and most overpriced breakfast tacos I've ever had from a damn gas station. And I can't believe a building fried this burrito. That really sucks. They wasted a perfectly good order on sketchy food and potential food poisoning. There are laws in
Tacos from a gas station. That's a no. That is a no from me.
place that restaurants have to label themselves as a virtual business if they're operating a ghost kitchen. You know, because of ethical business practices that everyone abides by, but to no one's surprise, the labels are always in the teeniest font at the very bottom of the app. It's just wings. It's just the way we do things. We're stuffing the to-go box, not the marketing budget, no celebrity endorsements, no TV commercials. We can't stand the extra mentality unless it's fries. No forks, no knives, no
What does that even
napkins.
mean?
It's just wings. A concept by Brinker International, owner and operator of Chili's and Mangiano's Little Italy. These apps are also really good at gathering your data, so they can send you push notifications tailored to your habits. They notice you browsing on the app during lunchtime. Here's a coupon for 20% off lunch orders. They also noticed you order extra food when you watch that movie. You should check out our subscription service, where you get free delivery on ice cream orders. There have been so many times when I over-ordered because I was hungry, and they just happened to send me a save $10 on a $65 order. I don't need $65 worth of food for lunch, which will probably end up
That's
being
clever. I'll give them
$85
that.
after
Also,
fees,
if you're
tips,
going to
and
order
tax.
that
At the
anyway,
end of the day,
that's just
we're all
handy.
monkey brains being manipulated by technology and robots. I don't know, man. Soon we're going to be paying $50 in fees for a burger with a bite taken out of it. Our expectations are going to be so low, we'll start thinking, well, at least they left me with more than half this time. Oh, what's this? Looks like a footprint on the bag. They need to hire a janitor for this virtual food court,
Is
because
that
it
happening?
has not been clean in a while.
People
The
stepping
trays
on
are,
your bag?
stacked to the ceiling. But let's face it, I'm still going to order food from these apps because I do see the value in them. This video is just so what now? If you enjoyed the content,
Yeah, if you're ordering all the time, that's a problem mainly for your health. But like if you're only ordering like once every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that's not so bad. I mean, you're just treating yourself. As long as you're not over ordering and you're not getting like the worst possible thing on the menu, that's not so bad. Good, treat yourself. You work hard. Since I've lost my job January 31st, I've eaten significantly less fast food. I think I've eaten fast food 3 times since then. And one was today. One was when we tried Whataburger for the first time when it opened, and that was special because I've always wanted to try Whataburger. And then the other one was, I think, I had Wendy's chili. And I don't really remember actually doing that. I'm just leaving some leeway in case I want. I don't want to say I didn't a third time, so I'm just going ahead and copping to the first one. Just in case. Well, thanks for joining me, YouTube. It was a pleasure, always a pleasure looking at his gorgeous little face and listening to him talk to us
Let
in
me know
his
by giving this
silky
video a
little
like
voice.
so the YouTube algorithm can get paid in DoorDash credits. Have a good day. Try not to be dumb.
Yeah. Get paid. Don't be dumb. You heard him. You heard the man. You heard the man. All right. Give him a like and subscribe. Give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed what I did. You know, my cute little chibi face commentary. Join me on Twitch sometime live if you're into the Twitch thing. I mostly play video games, but also I'm starting to do a lot of reactions because the reactions are pretty good for filling up the YouTube. And plus they're really big right now. And it's nice being able to share people I was going to watch anyway with people in chat. It's good to have somebody that you can like poke fun of somebody with. Right. Come give me a follow. Love you. Bye. Be safe. Stay warm. Do good things. Mwah.